first.
Yeah.
Right, that's it. Oh, look, Wowie! Oh, you can see their little leggies.
Hey, look! They're all in line.
Oh. Hello, Anita. Wouldn't it be lovely if we could be ants?
Yeah, if this magnifying glass could make things smaller instead of bigger, it could make us teeny weeny size.
Hey, maybe it can.
What?
Imagine it's a shrinkifying glass.
Ants, join in the dance. Creepy, crawly, wriggly ants. 6 legs forward, arms to the sky. Waggle those legs, way up high. Ants, join in the dance. Creepy, crawly, wriggly ants. Circle right, circle left. Waggle your butts, ants, in my pants. Ants, join in the dance. Creepy, crawly, tickly ants. Follow the queen and get in line. Hands on hips, heads up high. Ants, join in the dance. Creepy, crawly, wiggly ants. Circle right, circle dance. Waggle your butts, ants, in your pants.
I think ants are really cool.
Yeah.
I'd like to be the queen ant. You could all be my worker ant and look after me while I have lots of babies.
Look, we've still got ants all over the kitchen floor. And I'll tell you what, Milo.
Huh?
Judy is not going to be pleased.
Well, we need to get them outside where they can make a nest underground.
Well, why don't you take them into the garden?
Because we can't catch them, Jakey. We've tried.
Anyway, Jake, you and me are busy. We're playing cafes, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. Well, Judy was going to help us make a jammed sandwich.
Yes.
Jam sandwich?
Yeah.
Yumma-rooney!
So, what have you all been doing?
Well, we've been looking at ants, Judy.
Yeah, with our magnifying glasses.
Ants are really clever, Judy, and they follow the queen when they dance.
When they dance? I hope they're not dancing all over my kitchen floor.
No, Judy. No, we're taking them into the garden.
Well, good. Just so long as I don't find any ants in the kitchen.
Oh, you're in trouble, Milo.
Okay, well, let's have a story then. Now, this one's called Ants in My Pants. It was a cold winter's morning, but indoors it was warm and cozy. Jacob was still wearing his pajamas.
Hey, that sounds like my name, Judy.
It does, Jake. Well, he fetched his big box of trains from the toy cupboard and began setting up the track, ready for the engines to run on. Well, put your trains away now, Jacob, said Mum. We have to go shopping, and it's time to get dressed. Jacob didn't want to put his trains away, and he didn't want to go shopping. He didn't even want to get dressed, so he said, "It's too cold to go out. I want to stay at home today."
And I sometimes don't want to get dressed, Judy.
Well, we'll do the shopping quickly, said Mum. You can play with your trains again when we get home.
Good.
She helped Jacob out of his pajamas. Here are some lovely warm clothes for you, she said.
Nice.
Now let's put on these pants.
Oh, look, blue pants!
Then Jacob began to smile. I can't, he said. There are ants in my pants. Oh, you funny boy, laughed Mum. I can't see any ants, so you'd better put them on. So Jacob put them on, even though they were rather tickly. Now put your socks on, please, said Mum. But Jacob began to smile. I can't, he said. There's a fox in my socks.
He's having fun just pretending, isn't he, Judy?
Yes. Well, that's very strange, said Mum. I can't see a fox, so you'd better put them on. So the fox took off the socks, and Jacob put them on, even though they did smell rather foxy. Oh, it's so cold today, said Mum. You'll need your cosy fleece.
I've got a fleece.
Can you put it on? But Jacob began to smile. I can't, he said. There are geese in my fleece.
It's all rhyming.
Oh, I'm sure I can't see any geese, said Mum. So you'd better put it on.
Oh, she doesn't look happy, fluffy.
No. So the geese came out of the fleece, and Jacob put it on, even though the goose feathers made him sneeze.
Achoo!
Right, let's find your coat, said Mum. Now hurry up and put it on. But Jacob began to smile.
Oh, no.
I can't, he said. There's a goat in my coat. I can't see a goat, said Mum, so you'd better put it on right now. So Jacob took the coat from the goat and put it on, even though the goat had chewed off 2 of the buttons. You'll need your scarf today, said Mum. Make sure you put it on.
I've got a scarf.
But Jacob began to smile. I can't, he said. A giraffe's got my scarf.
A giraffe.
Well, I can't see a giraffe, sighed Mum, so you'd better put it on. So Jacob unwound the scarf from the giraffe and put it on, even though it was rather stretched. Oh, it's getting late, Jacob, said Mum. Now quickly, put on your boots. But Jacob began to smile. I can't, he said. There are newts in my boots.
I found a newt in my grand's garden, Judy.
Oh. Well, I can't see any newts, said Mum crossly. Stop being silly and put them on.
Silly.
So Jacob took the newts from his boots, and even though they were slightly damp, he put them on. Thank goodness, nearly ready at last, said Mum. Now just put on your hat and mittens.
Yep.
But Jacob began to smile.
Oh,
I can't, he said. There's a bat in my hat. And there are kittens in my mittens. Well, I can't see a bat or kittens, said Mum. But I can see something else. Look, it's been snowing.
I love snow. I
Wow, shouted Jacob, and he quickly woke up the bat in his hat, shooed the kittens from his mittens, and ran outside. The garden was covered in soft white snow.
nice.
Oh, it's lovely, Mum, shouted Jacob. Oh, let's stay home and play. Oh, well, why not, laughed Mum. I won't be a minute. I'll just get my hat.
Oh, look! There really is a cat in her hat.
Oh, well, I think I'll take a look in the kitchen now.
Oh, no, read the story again, please, Judy.
Oh, I just need to look and see if all the ants are gone,
No,
Milo.
why don't you let us look for you, Judy?
Yes, you just sit there, Judy.
You have taken them outside, haven't you?
Well.
Let's have a look then. Here goes. Any ants in here?
You're in trouble, Milo. Oh, Judy, we didn't
They're all gone.
What?
Gone? Fizz, the ants are gone.
They've disappeared.
Well, you took them out into the garden, didn't you?
We were trying to, Judy, but...
Look, they're all in here.
Oh, yes. Look, they've all crawled inside the jam jar.
Oh, Milo, what a clever idea. You caught them all in the jam jar.
yeah, that was a clever idea of mine, wasn't it, Fizz?
But, it was me who left the jam jar here. Yes, well, anyway, now we can take them outside and let them all go.
Yeah.
Come on, Anita.
All right.
It's not fair.
Yes, that's a nice home for them, under a stone.
There you go, ants. You can build a lovely nest there.
Bye-bye, Anita. Bye, Anthony.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Adam.
Bye-bye, and share you.
It was clever of me to catch the ants in the jam jar, wasn't it, Milo?
Oh, yeah, well, it was the ants who were the clever ones, Bella. They must have smelled the jam with their antennae. Ants are good at finding sweet things.
I like ants.
Yeah, but I think I've gone off jam sandwiches.
Oh, dear. It's all right, Doodles. It's safe to come down now. The ants have all gone.
All right, that's fantastic.